Hey everybody, I just got finished doing my Peggy Buy haul. Today what I want to do, the biggest mistake of anyone starting out in diamond painting. I made the mistake, and just about everybody when they first start commit this mistake, this error. They err in this because they see the pricing for some of these and they think, oh, this is just amazing pricing. But then they find out that they've ordered too small. And that's what we're going to be going over today. So I'm going to show you the mistakes I made, and I made a lot of them. This whole box, and probably a couple that I have not included. This whole box is the examples I'm going to show you of what happens when you order certain sizes too small. Certain subject matters should be big because you're looking at pixels, these little squares. It's sort of like whenever you first see the game Minecraft. Kids play this game Minecraft, and it reminds me of the technology of when Atari and in television back then, when we were playing those in the 80s. Everything was squares, rectangles, geometric shapes for faces and everything, and these kids have went crazy over this Minecraft and things like that. I'm like, what? Why? The detail. We're supposed to be 4K, filming in 4K. We have IMAX theaters now. Everything's crystal clear. I don't understand it. Okay, here's one. It looks great on this camera. Everything looks great on the camera. But really, if you look up close to it, it's not going to be very good detail. This is a 20 by 30. Anytime there's a 20 in this, unless it's like one flower up close, don't worry with it. Now this may, because one side's 30, it may turn out looking okay. All right, and I'm going to show you some disastrous things. I went on eBay. I wanted to see what they had on there. Okay, here's a 20 by 30. All right, whoo, and it smells oily. Now it looks great, but it's skinny, narrowed down, and I don't know, maybe I can show you up close if it'll focus. I just don't know. When I opened it up, I went, ooh, because it's been mashed. Okay, some of these, the Disney ones, start at like $10, $9 and $10 and $15, and they'll be 20 by 20s. And I'm like, okay, they are really hoping somebody that does not know yet is like me at the time. I did not know, because it's in centimeters. Everybody knows the Jungle Book. Okay, now believe me, in person it looks even more square and pixelated. Of course, this is non-finished. But look, can you see that? Hideous. 20 by 30, 30 by 20. Thinking I was getting something. I was hoping. Now, when it's a landscape like that, and it's got more people in it, several people in it, you're just going to get square for the eye. it's going to be Minecraft. Okay, you're talking Minecraft. Okay, what is this one? This is a partial. This is Bambi. It may turn out. It may turn out because the only thing that is to be done is Bambi and the little flower and Thumper. And, you know, and the rest of it's fine. But that would be this right here would be a good kid's gift. If you don't think they'll cry if it don't turn out exactly, you know, but they may be so proud of themselves when they get done with it. But like I said, on eBay, anything with the Disney on it is more expensive. And I'm telling you. Now this one, I was so hoping, this one needs to be huge. Look at this. But that's not going to turn out to look like anything, really. I'm just sick. I mean, like I said, the whole tub. Look. All of these. All of them. All of them. Too small. What not to do, what not to do. It's a partial, and it's up close. This is what you can get by with. Now this is another 20 by 30. Now that one I will be able to get by with. That will work. And you can see the pretty colors with that one. And we don't have to even talk about, I mean, so precious. The Lamb of God. Sweet. Just love it. So that one will work. That one's okay. That is not a mistake. So if you have an up close one like that, you can get by with it. Now see here, this one kind of, I'll have to, some of these I'm just going to have to give away and take a picture of them and have a, not that one may, but it's still kind of iffy. Make a list of the one, because these are pictures that I like. And I'll make a list to look for them in a bigger size elsewhere. Here's one that I was hoping it was going to turn out, and I know people have seen this one. And there's fish and everything underneath them, and ducks. Chocolate Lab. And on the camera it looks really good, so maybe it will turn out all right, but it still needed to be way bigger. It's 30 by 30. This whole video is a horror video. What'd you say? Oh, they've butchered these pictures. You like Minecraft though, huh? Now this is a 30 by 40. This one may be okay, but I don't know. Her face is just going to be pixels. See? It's the polar bear with a fairy. I just don't think it's going to look good. Now look. It is what it is, and there ain't no matter keeping your fingers crossed when it's coming in the mail if it's gonna work. You just gotta get a feel for it, figure out what you like. You have to understand the logistics of how big things are. I mean, look, you see how big? I mean, look, this was from my last video. It was the little cupcake keychains. Okay, 30 by 20. And I think that's the outside. It's not the inside. And this is supposed to be Pinocchio. Notice how I said supposed to be. How about that? Now that looks like him on camera. You're seeing it. I think the camera is knitting it together to where it looks better, but that is more like it right there. So we have to get back a mile away to see it, and it looked really good. But disasters, horrors. Here's a Bambi running with a butterfly. Let's see how this one looks. Should I just give all these away? Now that one may not be too bad. But you can see it's still pixelated. Got it from my grandbabies, so they may not mind. Depends on how it turns out. We shall see. It's like trying to put something in the top. Or pillowcases. Putting your pillows in a pillowcase. This one is supposed to be 3D. You can see the sweat on me. But can you see the deer in there? That's like the worst. Leave it in the comments which one you think is the worst out of all of these. Don't get 20 by 30s, y'all. Don't. Just don't. Don't even risk it. Always, always, always check in the details of the auction on eBay. What is the size? It has to be bigger, at least 30 by 40. Now this is a 30 by 20. Can you tell me who that is? What is that? It's supposed to be Alice in Wonderland. Do you see? Poor Alice. What is wrong with you, Alice? Someone's run over you. Somebody made a Play-Doh Alice. Like, what's that clay character, Play-Doh character? They would make it back in the 70s. They'd have him go down slides and everything. He'd lose an arm and a leg and everybody laugh. Weird stuff we had in the 70s. I was born in the 70s, 74. This is a partial. It may turn out okay, but I didn't know it was a partial. And see, there's another problem. Only the bears are done in this one. It's probably going to turn out pretty, but that's another mistake everybody makes. It's not looking to see if it's a full or partial. Some people love partials. But it is a disappointment when you think that you're getting a full and then a partial comes. And it's all because you haven't looked. And a lot of times it'll say, but you have to look for it in the details. If it doesn't have it, try to look up in the pictures selection that they give you. If they don't show you the grid picture of the painting where it has it in the symbols, grid symbols, I wouldn't take a chance on it. Unless it says full. If it says full drill, this one is a little bigger. I will say that it's a 40 by 30. But the thing that hurts it is they're farther away. It's a landscape type thing. So the animals here, you're not gonna really be able to see them to know what they are. You know what they are? So I always look at the grid, even if it's a bigger size, to make sure that it looks like what you want it to look like. It should look very similar to what it's going to look finished. It'll look better finished, of course. It will look a little better, but it will give you an idea. So main thing, look for the size. Look to see if it's full or partial. You know, let's see. And this one is a partial. And these you can get done in like an hour. They're just, that's what, I mean, partials are pretty. I mean, that's going to be pretty. It's just the bear and the rock right here. This bear, this rock, the baby bear. That's all. It's still pretty. But if you were looking forward to doing the whole picture in diamonds, then you're kind of, Of course, I don't think I spent a whole lot on these. I doubt they're still on my eBay because, you know, the listings get deleted after a while. If they don't, you know, the one that you buy always ends up getting deleted because they go to do a different. Okay, now this is a Cinderella. You see her face? Can you tell what everything is? That's a full drill. Whatever that is. It's a full drill, y'all. Too small. Look at all them pretty colors. Beautiful colors. Beautiful, pretty colors. The Disney colors. That one will need to be at least 40 by 50. At least. I think this is the last one I'm going to show you. So you just tell me which one you think is the worst. Another Disney. It's another Rapunzel boat scene. It's that same one, but a little bit bigger. Do you think it's any better? I think it's a little better than the other one. I do. I think it's a little better than the other one. It may turn out, and you can see the pretty colors in there, and everybody knows. I like Rapunzel better than I do Frozen. I'm a Rapunzel fan. I liked it better. I had a horse like that white horse. I owned a horse like that white horse. He literally would get down on his front legs and go under the fence. See, we wouldn't do the bottom wire on the fence because horses like to get impatient and paw, and they hook their foot over that bottom wire, and they'll do this number and cut themselves up. So yeah, he would get out. He would go down on his front knees and go underneath the fence, get out, and eat. The neighbor would just absolutely be hysterical. I mean, she would be absolutely freaking out. She brought her hose pipe down and run it across our driveway gate thing. Well, we had come home and she had put hose pipe and run it between, so he couldn't get out. But we got home and we're like, there's hose pipe on our driveway. What gives? What's going on? The horses was in the pasture, both of them. She comes out and comes running down there and says, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I promise you I'm not losing my mind. The white horse was out in your yard. He had come out from in the pasture and got in the yard and was eating and everything. And just before y'all come home, I seen him go down on his front legs again and go back under the fence. And went back in the pasture. Well, he kept doing that. And we'd come home and there wouldn't be a horse out. He would be back in the pasture. hose across the thing. I'm telling you, that horse is getting out. We thought the woman's losing her mind. Until one day, he left us a present on the outside of the fence. Yeah. He had to relieve himself. Yeah. Must have been them flowers he was eating in Mama's flower garden. We caught him. But yeah, so yeah, Rapunzel's horse, horse in Rapunzel, Maximus, is just like the one we had. I mean, to a T. He had that kind of spunky spirit to him. But I'm telling you what, that horse loved my mama. So there was a good difference between the two Rapunzels, that big one, and then here's the little one again. It's just not going to turn out. I may just give that to some little young one, and they'll be happy. They're not doing it for having an art show on their wall. Just give them something to do. And just tell them, don't expect it to look exactly like them. It's going to look like Minecraft, and they like Minecraft, so hey, it'll be right up their alley. Hey, it's a Minecraft Disney picture. Oh, they'll love it. Oh, gimme. You can get away with that, I think. Oh, I have a full Dumbo one. I didn't show you, so I got one more. Yay! Extras! Now, this is Dumbo and it needed to be bigger. Oh my goodness. He's taking a bath. Remember in the movie? Now you can see it on there. I'm looking in that viewfinder and everything looks so much better on there. I love my camera. Hope it's me too. Does it make me look better? I don't know. But there you go. It needed to be a little bigger, I think. But we will see when I will complete this one sometime. Their ink had splashed up on the edges when they printed it out. So please leave in the comments, what mistake have you made? Have you made this mistake? I'm sure you have. Most everybody has. If you're about to order something, make sure you watch this video or show somebody, hey look, this is what it looks like when you order too small. I try not to pay over $20 unless it's just something I need big that I just absolutely love. I wait for sales. I won't buy from eBay if there's shipping. If it's free shipping, I'm good. I squeak through $3 or $4. A lot of times under that, depending on if anybody else has bid. I try to sneak in there when it's about to end. I'm getting used to my camera. I hope it's clearer. I hope the audio quality is better. I hope this helps you to not make that mistake. Let me know in the comments if you have made this mistake of the full or partial drill, thinking that you were getting a full drill and you open it up. Oh no, it's a partial. Don't get me wrong, if you like to do partials and you don't have a lot of time to put into it, but you do want some kind of craft that you like to sit down and do pretty quickly, and not have the stress of something big and having to take weeks to a month or two to get done, then by all means get partials. Get partials and frame them up. They're still pretty. Just make sure you get the right sizes. Even a partial in a small size can end up being ugly. So you may be disappointed. I just hope this helps you. Remember, Jesus loves you. I love you, and thank you so much for being a supporter of my channel. And I will try to think up of some other things to help you. And I hope you like this new speed painting videos that I've been doing. Trying to mix it up a little bit for you. What I'm going to start doing is seasonal. I mentioned it a little bit in my last video on a Peggy Bite haul. I'm going to do seasonal. So right now it's August, middle of August. Fixing to have football. But it's our favorite time of the year. We spend a lot of time outside. I talk to God a lot while I'm out there. Just feel the air feels good. It's crisp, clean. Love the colors, the oranges and things of the trees and when I'm sitting there, the wind blows and all the leaves will start falling. It's just like you're in a snow globe. And all of time stands still, the world stands still, and it's just you in this beautiful setting. You see turtles making their way across the forest floor. I've seen big beetles. Your eyes get attuned to what's normally the movements, and then you'll see a little tiny movement and your eye automatically go to it. And it'll be anything. You'll see little mice. I've seen squirrels playing, chasing each other and fighting, and some squirrels have white on them like a pinto horse. Little patches all over. I've seen fox squirrels, which are huge, huge, and some of them are all black, with a little white on their nose, and it's just they're very rare. I've seen rare black deer. One freaked me out. I've had birds sit. Now I have a rifle that I sit with, and I've had a little tiny bird come up and sit on my barrel, and it was sitting there. It was just the beautifulest time. You spend more time just sitting and thinking and talking with the Lord and sharing your life with the Lord and praying. I hope you enjoyed this. This was a little different. This was a lot different from the ones that, my regular hauls. I hope that you don't make that same mistake. And if you do, don't waste them. Don't throw them away. A lot of people say, I'm just going to throw them away. Give them as gifts to little children. Or, not too young where they won't eat. You don't want them to eat the trails, of course. You're talking about middle school age kids. They will love these. Just to do. They don't have to be serious like we are. And I will see you soon.